Oh, hey, there you are. How to make $10,000 per month on social media. You need to do this now. Did you know that there is more opportunity on social media than there has ever been before? And there is so much money that you could be making that you're probably missing out on? Well, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can start making money on social media too. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, or you need to do it better, well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm going to share with you a step-by-step process of how to go from $0 to $10,000 per month on social media. I'm going to share with you the #1 way you can make $10,000 per month doing just one thing for 1 hour per day. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you the fastest way to get a check in the next 30 days. There is such an opportunity on social media that most people have no idea about, and I was one of those people. I actually was not on social media until about 2 years ago, just being really honest with you. I thought that there was no money to be made. I thought it was where people went to just fake it and post pictures of their food and their lunch and all this other stuff. And I really just did not know the power of social media. But boy, was I wrong. Social media has changed my business and the business of so many of my students. And I cannot believe how many people do not know how much money there is to be made on social media. So let me spill the beans. Social media is an absolutely low-cost way to start advertising your business, no matter what it is. Social media allows you to tap into targeted groups of people that in many cases have already been divided out by the social media platform. Additionally, you can run low-cost ads on almost all social media platforms and start recouping money really quickly. Social media has allowed me to reach millions of people that I never would have been able to reach with just a brick and mortar store or by doing mailers and other types of advertising. Social media allows you to reach people in other countries across the globe and reach audiences that you've never thought were possible. I now have people watching my videos and buying my products in all different countries. One of the countries that I'm blowing up in is Australia, and I'm literally in Florida in America. So this is just letting you know there is so much opportunity and you need to start tapping into it. Many of us think that social media is just to kind of play around or share things about our life. But let me tell you, there's a real business opportunity and there are tens of thousands of dollars per month waiting just for you. Let's get into that part. So the one thing with social media and where I really had to educate myself is, what is social media? I did not realize that social media for a business is basically just an ad agency. Businesses used to call up radio stations and televisions and run ads on their platforms and pay thousands of dollars. Billboards, for example, cost $10,000 per month just for one little billboard. You need somebody to drive by it to see it. But social media as an ad agency allows you to reach so many more people for so fewer dollars. I did not know the power of using social media as an ad agency. I thought social media was just this thing that we used to pass time or if we were bored. But the real opportunity with social media is treating it like an ad agency. You can either use it as an ad agency to advertise your business, or you can become a marketer and help other people advertise their business. Let me show you both ways because there is tens of thousands in both of those ways. Let's get to that part. So let's talk about all of the different social media platforms and how I use them. I'm not going to get into every little detail, but every single social media platform is now a Noel platform. I used to think all of them were silly and I was wrong. Facebook allows me to reach a mature audience. I can run ads on Facebook for super cheap. I'm able to reach audiences and have people click on my things, see my videos, come to my content, engage with me. I can have Facebook groups where I actually teach people and people will pay you money for all of these things. Facebook is absolutely amazing. Same thing with Instagram. Instagram usually has a younger audience. Like I said, Facebook is a little bit more mature audience. Instagram is usually a little bit of a younger audience, but it's the exact same platform essentially. You're going to start using it as an ad agency. You're going to start advertising and marketing what it is that you do. Are you a nail artist? Are you a hairstylist? Are you a real estate entrepreneur? Are you a videographer? Are you a plumber, a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer? What is it that you do? No matter what it is that you do, you can find clients on Facebook and on Instagram just by posting things about your business and posting what it is that you do. Additionally, all of these platforms allow you to put a little link in the box where you can have people reach out to you, come on your email list, things like that. So Facebook and Instagram, of course, are owned by the same company now. They're two separate platforms, but they are owned by the same person. So they work very similar, or I use them very similarly to find clients. It's an easy and inexpensive way. You can just use posts, you can use stories, or you can buy ads. Super inexpensive either way. And I turn $1 into Facebook, usually into $10. So if I spend $1 on ads, I'm usually able to make at least 10 times what I've spent. So super easy. I'll give you a little bit of details on that in just a second. The next one, YouTube. I absolutely love YouTube. YouTube has allowed me to make entire video content teaching someone and giving them the opportunity to click my links below and watch all of my videos. The great thing about YouTube, and why it's probably my favorite of all of the social media platforms for me to be on, is because I have more time. I get to make longer videos where I get to teach someone for a very long time and explain what it is that I do or what it is that I'm talking about. Sometimes with Facebook or Instagram, you don't get as much time, so it's not as easy to explain your whole thing. But again, I absolutely love YouTube. Not only do I get clients, YouTube also shares the ad revenue with me, and I get to split the profits with them for the ads that people watching our videos. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an absolutely amazing social media platform. Again, very similar to Facebook, where you're trying to put posts and things like that, maybe a couple of pictures, and also a mature audience. Most people on LinkedIn are a little bit older, more career oriented, and they're looking for business tips, advice, entrepreneurial things like that. So LinkedIn is an amazing platform to start reaching out to serious business people or people that are professionals. I absolutely love this platform, and that platform is growing in reach every single day. More and more users are using LinkedIn, especially more businesses like me. So it's a great opportunity. TikTok. Oh my gosh, I just got into TikTok, and I've only been on TikTok at the time of this video like 2 months, but I already have over 100,000 followers. TikTok is absolutely amazing. It has so many users. Obviously, it's an Asian-based company, so I'm not sure how long everyone in America will be able to use TikTok, but I absolutely love it because it reaches so many people, and TikTok pays me daily for the content that I put out there. So another amazing stream of revenue. And last but not least is Snapchat. I'm not a big Snapchatter, but I used to be. I think it's a little fun, you know, where you put some pictures and a lot of them go away. But again, it's a lot of people on Snapchat. That's what you really care about. When we're talking about social media, we care about where the people are. So Snapchat has millions of users, and you can start engaging with them, sharing your content, and getting them off of the platform and into your business pretty easily. So let me tell you all of the ways that I make money with social media, and how I make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and how you can make at least $10,000 per month with these social media platforms. If you have a business, like I said, it is the easiest way to start getting customers, to start getting clients, to start getting students, to start getting customers for your business. All you have to do is start putting your content out there and making an offer. Yes, the content that you are putting out there is going to maybe cost you some money or your time to make, but you don't have to spend a lot of money, and it will get you clients if you are bringing value. If you go on social media and you teach something of value, and you're teaching people how to make money or how to do something, how to braid their hair, how to potty train a dog, again, whatever it is that you're passionate about, all you have to do is make them an offer. Do you have a course? Do you have a book? Do you have a podcast? Do you have a one-on-one service? What is it that you're offering that you can monetize? That is the simple way to start making money. Don't rely on the platform to pay you. Now, again, I get money from YouTube and some of these other platforms, but that's not where I'm talking about the $10,000. The $10,000 is going to be from selling your product or service, okay? Use social media as the ad agency that it is, and you could easily get a couple of clients and start making $10,000 per month. As a bonus, one of the amazing things that you want to do with social media, and how I turn tens of thousands into hundreds of thousands, is getting people's email address. This is so important for you to make an offer where you sometimes give something away for free in return for an email address. I currently have a list of nearly 50,000 emails, and from that list, I easily make $4 to $5 million. In fact, one of my multi-millionaire mentors told me, if you have a list of 10,000 people, you have $1 million there. That is what he told me, and it is so true. When I started getting email names and I grew my list, that is when my income skyrocketed. It is so easy to get someone off of a social media platform and get them to give you your email address in return for a free download or a free call or a free book or, anything that you have to get their email address. That is how you will monetize it and make money. You get their email, you collect those emails in like MailChimp or Aweber or something like that, and then you have those emails that you own and you can send them offers over and over and over and monetize your email list. So I have written an entire book that teaches you everything that I do and how I have made millions. I have a new book called Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, and I'm giving this book away absolutely free. Go to noellsfreebook.com. That's Noelle, Noelles, free, Free, book, BOOK, noellsfreebook.com. I have poured my heart into writing this book, giving you all of my secrets, giving you details, worksheets, checklists, and all of the things that you need to be successful. And it's very inexpensive. You just pay for the shipping and handling. The book is on me. I just want to make sure you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.